He was known as Charlie Hustle because of the way he played the game and how hard he played it. Ended his career as baseball's all-time hits leader. But despite a Hall of Fame career, he never got inducted at Cooperstown because of a ban related to his betting on baseball as a manager. Joining us with his take following the passing of Pete Rose is former longtime sports talk radio host and noted Cincinnati Reds fan, Tony Curry.
Noted Reds fan.
Well, you were, and you grew up a Reds fan, we know that. So, but just your emotions, though, in hearing the loss of Pete Rose at the age of 83.
Oh, man, I cried last night.
Yeah.
When I heard about it, I really did. He is the greatest baseball player that ever played. He should be in the Hall of Fame. It's amazing the fact that he is not in the Hall of Fame because he allegedly, and of course he is banished from the sport, but agreed to be banished from that sport. So that was on him. But he should be in the Hall of Fame, and the fact that you can now bet on baseball games inside that stadium in Cincinnati while he's banished from.
Not only that, that Bally's sponsors the broadcast of baseball games.
But I do want to share a quick story with you. I lived up near Mason, Ohio, off State Route 42 in Westchester, and Pete lived up that way at a place near Beckett Ridge. It was a really nice area of town, and there was a batting cage up there, and he used to go to this batting cage, the 95-mile-an-hour batting cage. He could have gone down to the ballpark, Riverfront at the time, done whatever he wanted, but he liked to play this batting cage. So we were all up there hitting slow pitch softballs in the church league with a beer in one hand and a bat in the other. And everyone said, hey, Rose is here, Pete Rose down here. So he would get in the 95-mile-an-hour cage and the guide wires would go out at an angle. He would hang with a clothespin white pieces of paper every 3 feet down that line, about 30 feet out. And he could tell you, switch hitting, which piece of paper he was going to hit with the next pitch.
Wow.
He'd go third paper on the left.
Yeah.
And he'd turn around. Third paper on the right, and that's in a batting cage. It was amazing to watch him hit a baseball.
People don't realize how hard a game it is. I mean, it's really a hard game to play, and he played it well. The late Howard Cosell said about Pete Rose, the incomparable, irrepressible Pete Rose. I can't do Howard Cosell very well, but meaning he was unstoppable. If you think about that Ray Fosse, that slide into Ray Fosse on a loop.
All-Star game.
That's the way he played. And do players play that way anymore? I don't think they do.
No, I think Bryce Harper is probably the closest guy, a guy that runs down to first base and walks. And again, Pete Rose he didn't play by any of the unmentionable things that happen in baseball underneath he played by his own rules.
And he didn't play by analytics either. We only got about 45 seconds, so let's get right to this. I mean, obviously his legacy is complicated because of what he admitted to doing, but likely he may get into the Hall of Fame posthumously. How do you think Reds fans, though, will feel about that?
I think they just want to see him in, period. And he will get in within the next 2 years. He'll be in the Hall of Fame because they do not want him to enjoy it being alive. So now that he's gone,
you're talking about the baseball writers.
He will be in the Hall of Fame. But if you go to Cooperstown, he's already in.
Yeah, his records are there.
Yeah.
What he did, some of the memorabilia that he was wearing, it's on display.
Does.
But the fact that he doesn't have a bust in the Hall of Fame, that was important to him. But he is in the Reds Hall of Fame, which I know was important to him as well.
Absolutely. And he'll be in Cooperstown here soon.
Sad loss. Tony, thank you so much.
Thank you, Michael.
All right, we'll be back.